Boy, this is sure a pretty country right here, Chris.
Well, Doug, I'm really glad to have you out today. It sure is a lot of fun having different friends out to our farm to do some hunting. My dog here is an English setter, and she sure enjoys to go hunting, and I'm glad to be able to take you out today.
Well, listen, I sure appreciate it. She's pumped up. What's her name?
Her name is Ruby. She is, like I said, an English setter. She's about 5 years old, and she has a lot of quail experience living down in the woods like this.
Oh, I can see you got to have a lot of coveys in this kind of cover.
It's really a very productive quail hunting, and we really enjoy bringing our guests out here to do some quail hunting like yourself.
How many coveys will you expect on an average day?
Well,
bump out?
We have found that we can get 3 to 4 coveys on our farm, and a lot of times the coveys will break up after we've come across them, and then we'll go after the singles.
Yeah, that to me, I've hunted all over the country on quail at one time or another, and to me, the covey rise is spectacular. You know, a lot of excitement picking birds, but boy, the key is your bread and butter is to mark each bird, as many birds down as you can, and with a good dog like old Ruby, I think she's going to work out good. Then's the fun. You go working on the singles.
It's so unpredictable. You never know if you could be talking like we are right now, and there could be a covey between us, and they'll sit there for a reasonable amount of time, and then something will set them off, and they will fly, and you would never see them. They're just invisible.
Yeah, these bobwhite quail, even out in the west, behave essentially the same as they do in the east. Hunting them back there, they're going to stay primarily around thick cover, but early in the morning you might hunt the edges of some fields, and but boy, as soon as that sun comes up over the tops of the trees, you better be in the thick stuff working them. The thicker the nooning area, the better. I mean, nooning areas that once they are through feeding, they'll go into a clump of real thick brush and just kind of covey up and kick themselves out a little dusting spot and spend the majority of the middle of the day right in that general area. And then mid-afternoon they'll start moving out, picking on grass seeds, or moving out to the edge of the fields to feed again. And they'll be a little more in the open then.
I think another part of the fun with quail hunting is when we find the woods like this, it's so much more fun than the other types of upland hunting because of the hardness of the cover. And quail are typically in the woods, and they're not out in the cornfields and that sort of thing. The critical factor in these western states is habitat. Winter weather is very severe on quail, and with good habitat, the birds are able to survive the cold winter. Food is almost never a limiting factor with small game animals, but habitat oftentimes is. With good habitat, the birds can escape from predators, they can find plenty of food, and they can stay warm in the really, really cold climates of Colorado or Kansas or Nebraska or any of these western states that we're hunting in. It's very important to keep that in mind, and the more that we can do to preserve the bottomlands and the woodlands, the better the quail hunting will be. Atta girl. There you go. Find a bird. In here. Let's go. Atta girl. Slow down. One real nice thing with the quail hunting is, like the last bird is, nobody was in a position to shoot, so you let the bird go, and it lands nearby, and you can get another flush with it. Atta girl, come on. Find a bird. Oh, it's amazing how they can hide.
Yeah.
You know, right where the bird flies from the last
flush. If it didn't run when it hit, it's not leaving a lot of scent either.
Find them bird.
There.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't it pretty?
Well, Mr. Harbor, if we can get a flush out of this quail, why don't you go ahead and try to
Are you all
get a
ready?
shot on it. Atta girl.
Come on.
Atta girl.
Boy, these are holding tight, aren't they?
Anybody see any quail?
Yeah, yeah.
Are they moving?
If they're running in front of us right down here.
Atta girl.
Yeah, it went.
Let's find a bird, sweetheart.
Get him up, girl. Come on, girl. Where is it? Heads up. Yeehaw! It should be right in here. Yeah, about where she's at.
Catch it up. Atta girl. You got it? Be alert for other birds, Doug.
Okay.
We might have other game birds that we might be able to harvest today. Atta girl. That's a girl. Isn't that a pretty point?
Yeah, isn't that pretty? Yeah,
Atta
there
girl.
it is.
Fetch it up. Thank you. That's my girl.
That was a long ways out
That was a heck of a shot, Doug. Beautiful bird. Okay. Find a bird, sweetheart. Find the birds. Are you ready, Mr. Harbor? I think she's birdie, Doug. Atta girl. Find a bird.
Is it moving in?
I think we've got some birds working this really tall stuff.
Yeah. Boy, this is pretty cover. Yeah, she's birdie as heck, ain't she?
Find that bird, sweetheart. Atta girl. The quail sure like this thick cover.
Yeah. This is sure natural right in here. Aha.
That's a good one.
Yeah, she's sure getting a lot of scent right in here, ain't
You
she?
know, early in the morning, when you come out to the woods like this, you can hear the quail.
Oh,
It's really neat.
yeah.
Atta girl. Find the birds. This is a wild rose
Yeah, I see the
thorns
rose.
right here.
This is a
And,
good place for her.
She's not going to be real big on coming in on this.
No, I can't blame her either.
Atta girl.
Yeah, she's on. Yeah, look at that old
That's my
tail.
girl. Find that bird.
Boy, this one's holding tighter than heck, isn't it?
That's a girl. Find the bird. We have a fence right through these bushes right here, it appears.
Huh.
Well, that bird might have moved out by now.
Yeah.
Let's find the bird, Ruby. Let's hit another quail. That's my girl. That's a girl.
Come on, girl.
Find the quail.
Aha, she's getting birdie.
There she is.
Yeah, she's on.
There it goes, Doug. Quail shooting is some of the hardest shooting because of the thick cover. Atta girl. Be alert.
I can't get over
Be
her.
alert. She might
Yeah.
be working.
Hey, she acts like there's another bird right in here, doesn't she? I think
That's
you're
a
right.
girl.
A little. Whoa, there they are. Got a double.
Be alert.
Yeah, let me pump another.
Be alert.
Ah! Ah! Oh, okay. Hey, neat. That's a good retrieve. But you know, the biggest thing for people starting out using a dog on these quail to remember is a lot of the safety factors, because when that covey gets up, they fly low. And man, you don't want to have to replace your dog very often. You got to watch your swing on that. And I always wear orange. I don't know. It's just you and I. It's no big deal. But if there's other people around there, you know, just pick the birds going dead away, and everything's fine.
I think it's real important to.
She sure.
She looks like she's working on it.
Oh,
there's that second
one. There's that other one.
That's my girl.
Good dog.
Another reason that is very important to have dog with quail hunting is for the retrieves.
Yeah, these little suckers blend in. It'd be impossible to find them by yourself, just about.
It's really interesting. Quail live in the woods like this compared to a lot of your pheasants out in the more open area. And the quail breed, of course, during the summer. And there we had a rise.
Yeah, there.
Okay.
Let's go work him.
Breed during the summer. And boy, a little hen can have up to 3 groups of nests.
Yeah.
And show what they call a clutch.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon to have 60, 70 birds in a covey. A covey, of course, is just a big group of birds.
I've hunted scales a lot, the old scale quail. And they're runners. These bobs are a pleasure to run, hunt when they'll set for you, especially when the coveys broke up.
And these are Bobwhites, not the scaled quail.
You betcha.
They're more of the river bottom birds, and of course in the river like this you wouldn't find
she's on again.
Other types.
Those scales are neat.
There we go.
Yeah, look at that, isn't that pretty?
I don't know if she's got it just yet there.
Yeah, she's close. She sure smells something there.
It'd be nearly impossible to hunt in this thick woods without a dog, I would think.
Yeah. There it goes.
There we go. That's it. Fetch it up, Ruby. Fetch it up. That's it.
Yeah, I tell you, she's worked awfully hard this morning.
Yeah, let's see if we can get her into the water down here to have her give a drink, and it's real important to keep the nose moist on the dog.
Yeah, this
so
dry
they can
country
scent.
out here, it doesn't take them long. They'll plug up, and you betcha. It's been fun.
Well, we've certainly had a lot of action this morning.
I tell you, yeah, that's as much fun as I've had in a long time. I want to thank you a lot for.
It sure is a lot of fun having people like yourself out. I sure enjoy it.
I tell you, I want to bring my 10-year-old back.
Well, we can certainly handle that.
This would be just super for him.
You bet. The quail hunting is fun with the young children because they don't have to walk miles and miles.
You bet.
They can walk in and stay real close.
These bobs are just made for a little one to learn how. The safety factor is the biggest thing. You got to watch those little ones because
small parties like we have, though, we'd be just fine.
Yeah.
Well, let's walk back to the cars and get the dog kenneled up, and we'll wrap this thing up.
Yeah, I got a half dozen birds, and I'm going to fry them for dinner tonight.
That's right.
Sounds good.
Okay.